Hello guys, what is up? Psycholex here, and this is just a little guide on how to install my UI. I've had a couple of people try to do it and they've had no luck doing so we'll start from the basics, etc. So you've already downloaded the file from my Twitch page, etc. The link is in the bottom. At the time of making this video, that is now up to date. So we're going to start off basically assuming that we have a fresh character. So I'll make a new character now. It doesn't have to be anything special. We'll just make a dwarf like that. Okay, and we're going to name this UI tutorial. Okay, so that's UI tutorial, my level 100. I'm just going to log in to activate the files and make sure everything syncs up in the folders. Come on now. Come on. Okay, that's that part done. So I'm now going to close WoW. I just always thought that just for the record. Okay, so you've got your two files out of it. You've got your interface and your WTF folders. Now, the interface part is very easy. Firstly, all you're going to want to do is you're going to go to World of Warcraft and to this folder. Obviously, you're going to drag both of these folders in, and you're going to allow them to overwrite anything that's currently in there. So the interface one will overwrite the interface folder, and the WTF one will overwrite the WTF folder. Now, I'm obviously not going to do this in my own WTF folder because mine's already set up. But now you're going to need to make a couple of changes in the WTF folder, and before it will start to allow you to use the settings. When you open a WTF folder, you're greeted with these two, the account folder and the config.wtf folder. You don't need to do anything with those. If you enter the account folder, you will be faced with this folder here, which is account name. Now, this is your World of Warcraft account name, not the Battle.net email that it's under. If you go to your Battle.net web page, it will give you the name of the account that you're trying to set it up for. Now, with the US version and the EU version, the ones that are labeled WoW 1 and WoW 2 do not work. You actually need to use a numbered code to replace them. Now, for that, it becomes this code. So instead of WoW 1, you will put 460727 and then hash the number. So that is the equivalent of WoW 1. You will then enter that folder. With the realm name, you will rename that to the appropriate realm your character is on. So Darkspear for mine. You then enter that and you enter your character name. So this one will now be UI tutorial. Okay, now what you will need to do once you've done all that is reopen the game. I will just load that up now for you. Okay, so you're going to want to go into your add-ons. You'll have all of this turned on pretty much. I don't see that you'll have any issues. And click OK and log in on the character you are setting up. From this point, when you log in, it's not going to be instantly perfect. There are a couple of things we need to do in order for it to match up to mine. So you'll be greeted with the LVI installation package. Now you're going to want to do this anyway. So set up your CVARs. You can set up chat anyway. We're not going to use the chat. I don't like Pixel Perfect, but basically Pixel Perfect just neatens everything up. I actually turn it off because I prefer to have the big obnoxious border. It really doesn't matter what you choose for these. Obviously choose your high resolution. Your class is irrelevant, and just skip through and just finish that little installation, and that is the basic setup for LVI. Now you've done that, it's time to set everything up. So you're going to want to type /EC into chat. This will bring up the LVI control panel. Your first step is that you're going to want to copy from one of the existing profiles that is in the system. Now, it doesn't matter which one you change. You can always change the data text. The only thing that's about different is the data text in this spot here, because I have different ones monitored for different characters. So you've logged in. Let's say we'll just take it from my main, so we'll take it from Psycholex on Darkspear, and that will provide your basic layout. Once you've done that, you're going to want to turn off a few things that will conflict. So go to the chat tab, disable it. Ignore this for the moment. Go to nameplates and disable it since we have tidy plates. If you go to the LVUI add-on skins, embed options and tick dual embed system, it will then put healing and damage meters straight into the right box there. So you won't have to worry about that. That is pretty much everything you're going to need. If you want to change the data text that's down here, you'll see at the moment it is crit strike rating. To change that, you go to data text here, and you just literally use these drop downs to select which one you want displayed in the appropriate places. So if I want to change the crit one to haste, I select haste there. It's as simple as that. So once that's done, we're going to accept the changes and reload the UI once more. Okay, now that is done. So the last thing to do is to go to interface, and you're going to want to set up your last little bits. So you go to add-ons. I use auto turn in, and I change that to all, so that all your quests are then handled by it, and all you have to do is talk to the quest giver and it be dealt with. Turn them in, take them away. The only time it really stops is if there's a reward, and you can even set that to auto select rewards. And then you're going to want to select tidy plates and choose your theme. There's several themes in there. They're all down to you to decide which one you want, but I'm just highlighting where the configuration options are for those. If you wanted different SCADA windows, then you really don't have to fret. Literally just right click and out, and you can switch it there. Every time you right click, it goes to the menu above. So if you want to switch to DPS, right click to current fight, select DPS. It's really, really simple. So once you've got the bulk done, I hope you enjoy it. So I hope you enjoy the UI. I hope the video has helped. If you do have any questions, I'm always around somewhere. You're welcome to tweet me on Twitter, Facebook me, or visit me a live stream if I'm live at twitch.tv/Psycholex. And of course, you can always leave a comment in the description, and I will get to you as soon as I can. I hope the video helped, guys, and take care.